The mystery of Asia's earliest humans first emerged at the Zhoukoudian caves near Beijing in the 1920s. Here emerged the fossils that quickly became celebrated as Peking man, even though many of the bones actually belong to women and children. Archaeologist Russell Chauhan specializes in Asian prehistory.
When the first skull of Peking man was discovered in 1929, it generated banner headlines in newspapers around the world, because for the first time we had truly early man in China. Earlier finds had been made in Java, but this was far north, this was in a cave context, and this also contained artifactual evidence, stone tools. None of those events happened with the finds in Java. This is what made this site so significant.
One discovery created a special sensation, the evidence that they had used fire.
Thick ash layers at the site of Zhoukoudian indicate that Peking man had developed the use of fire. The use of fire was an important cultural hallmark in human evolution. It allowed the exploitation of temperate environments. The use of fire, together with a varied toolkit made up of hammerstones, choppers, points, and scrapers, allowed Peking man to live in a much colder environment than any hominid had before.
Another sensation was created by the theory that the bones found in the caves were the result of cannibal feasts.
The idea of cannibalism at Zhoukoudian was first proposed by the famous German anatomist Franz Weidenreich in 1940. Weidenreich couldn't explain how the bones of Peking man had gotten into the cave. In addition, upon studying those remains, he also was puzzled by the fact that there was a disproportionate number of skull remains to limb bone remains. He came up with the idea that cannibalism was responsible for this occurrence. Today, we know there are natural occurring agents that could have brought the bones into the caves, such as porcupines or large carnivores that made lairs in caves. And we can also analyze the bones of Peking man for cut marks, which would have been present if cannibalism had occurred. So the issue of cannibalism and Peking man at Zhoukoudian is now